Hi, happy Monday. Thanks for joining me here instead of live in person at 8:30. I thought today, since it's hot and humid and the kids might be tired and crabby, that this evening might be a little tougher to meet. So here I am. I'm going to talk about what I would have talked about on the call, and then you guys can DM me, email me, text me actually is even better with questions. And we can always meet individually this week anytime. But sometimes it's easier just for me to get these out and then for you guys to digest them and then reach back to me when you have anything you want to discuss. So it's week 3. We're really focusing on eat, log, repeat, work out once a day, 5 to 6 days a week, depending on our plan, and really just chipping away at our goals. We should be hitting our protein, we should be hitting our fat, and we should be hitting our carbs almost every day within 10 grams. I would love for you guys to get your averages from last week. So that means you would take Monday, get a piece of paper out, make a column for carbs, fat, protein, and calories, and go back and just jot them down for each day. Add each column up, divide by the amount of days that you are tracking. Let's say it's 5 days, and then you'll have your average. I would love for you to send me your averages sometime today or tomorrow so that we can compare with what your actual macros are that you set. So if you found, some days we'll overeat, some days we'll undereat. We want to stay around that average calories, average protein and fat and carbs. So it's really important that over time we're seeing consistency. A lot of results are skewed when the weekends we blow it out, and I know we've all had a lot of things going on the weekends. It's not easy on the weekends when our schedules aren't our own. But remember, this is only a short period of time that you're focusing on eating this way or eating this intensely. And that when you move to maintenance, you'll have the tools and a little more freedom and flexibility. And we'll go over that when we get into maintenance. But take those averages, send them to me sometime today or tomorrow, and we will chat individually about what those look like. If we're not hitting our macros, we got to change them. Otherwise, it's just a big waste of time to even have them on there. No one likes goals that they can never get. That is why people quit. So we want goals that are achievable, that make us feel empowered and working towards a bigger goal rather than something that just seems so aloof and out in the distance. Okay? So the other thing I want to talk about is your mindset. A good way to look at and behave for a goal is to start encompassing who that person is when they are that way. For example, if I wanted to be, say I never was a runner and all of a sudden I wanted to run. I wanted to be a runner. I wanted to run a couple days a week. I would start needing to act like a runner. So I would need to buy running clothes. I would need to have some friends that are runners because runners talk about running and they might encourage me to run more. So acting that way, behaving in ways that runners do, eating more carbs so that they have more energy for their runs, is a way to trick your mind and change your mindset into not just reaching that goal, is to being who that goal is. So for example, let's say, I don't even know if this is a good term, but a fit person, right? We all are working towards body fat and changing our body composition. So let's say at the end, in a year from now, we want to lose 20 pounds, okay, or 15 pounds. So encompass that person now. So would that person who is 20 pounds less or 15% body fat less or, whatever, would they eat that cheeseburger just because it's available? Would they skip their workout just because they're tired? Would they dress a certain way? Would they buy new workout clothes and new shoes to keep them motivated because it makes them feel good? Would they get hammered on a Friday night and skip their work on Saturday? So no, they wouldn't do a lot of those things. And that just depends on who you want to be or who are you channeling or the way you want to be. But encompassing who you want to be down the road now will help you be that way sooner than later, okay? So think about it. I know our goals are body composition and fat loss, but that's important to channel that person that you're going for. And I know, Brittany, you're working on this is postpartum. So just thinking how you would feel in 6 months when that baby is bigger, you know, and you have a lot of leeway going on, a lot of things going on with having a newborn baby. But just keep that in mind, you guys, of like channeling that person. Just like if I wanted to be a runner, I would start needing to run, and I'd stop needing to make excuses for my running, which I do anyway right now because I'm not a runner. So think about it that way. Channel that mindset of I am who I think I am. So if I am 15 pounds lighter and 50% body fat, I'm going to start making those choices to be that way now, not later. Okay, give that a go. Another thing, I use this also, just so you know, I use this a lot in my horseback riding. So like I want to move up levels, so I train at the higher level, and then I compete at the lower level so that the lower level feels easier, so that when I move up, I'll be ready for the moving up. So I'm channeling that higher goal right now for myself. It's a good way to kind of train in a way that makes you stronger and better and encompasses who you want to be down the road now. Okay, anyways, I also want you to start thinking about the power of the words that you say. So you are what you say you are. You are who you think you are. So thinking that this is so hard and it's so hard to do protein, it's so hard to track, and I'm tired of tracking. Changing that narrative to, I'm only doing this for a little bit of time, I got this, I can track this stuff. Just like Megan said in that email, like, we got this. Like, you got this. It's a couple days. It's kind of annoying to track sometimes, but you got this. It's not that hard. Change your mindset instead of thinking all the little amount of food that you can fit in your macros, to all the things that can fit in your macros. There's a great Instagram that says, that was like, I have 1,000 calories. I can have a Big Mac they lay it out. They have like a split screen, and they have like a Big Mac and fries, and then they have like for 1,000 calories, let's say. And then I eat a lot, I eat a little, and the I eat a lot is like, you know, oatmeal and chicken and like 5 meals for 1,000 calories, and then there's like 1 meal, like the Big Mac. So I eat a lot, I eat a little. Think about all the foods you can eat, all the things you can do. Think about all the workouts you have available at your fingertips, all the wonderful things that you can do with the amount of calories that you have, and change your mindset into more. There's so much. It's abundance. There's abundance of food I can do, abundance of workouts I can do, instead of being like, oh, I can't eat this, I can't eat that. So changing your mindset there will also help transform your body. As well. There's so much power in words and power in our thoughts. And part of this program is taking control over these little tiny things that can really sabotage you in the long run and will change you for the better over time. So that's really all I wanted to talk about today in our call. So questions, comments, send me anything that you guys are thinking of. I hope you got a chance to listen to this. You don't even need to watch it. You can put it on put it on while you walk and just listen to it. And that's about it. So send me any info that you want, or any questions, or anything you want to share. And if you get a chance today or tomorrow, please send me your averages. There's a lot of power and knowledge behind us figuring out how much we're eating over a period of time. All right, you guys are doing better than you know. Keep it up. I'll chat with you soon. Bye.